Yes, I did. In fact, I had plastic surgery twice already. First time in Taipei Aesthetic Clinic, where I did my double eyelid surgery. And the second time I did my nose, my rhinoplasty in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. Overall outcome for both surgeries was acceptable and okay at that time because I was new to this area. But after a while, maybe a few years later, I find that my results were not ideal. Thus, I'm looking for a new place and another new doctor to give me a better outcome, a better result. And that's why I'm here in Wish Clinic. I found a list of Taiwan doctors, including Wish Clinic Dr. Chuang, and I did send a few inquiries to a few doctors, among which the most responsive and the most detailed answers I got was from Dr. Chuang. And from there I got interested, and then we carry on liaising all the way for a few months until now. Dr. Chuang was very patient and he was very responsive in all his emails, and regardless of the number of questions I had, many of them, he replied them one by one all the time. So I also found out some reviews online that Dr. Chuang does very good eyelid and nose surgery. That's why I'm here today, because basically that is what I want to do. Before I came to Wish Clinic, I did online check first, and I saw the website was already quite impressive. And when I was here first time in person, the clinic gave me an impression that clinic is very clean, very clean environment, very spacious, and very ambience is very nice. So far until now, my experience and my impression of Wish Clinic is very well. I did consider other countries for surgery, example Singapore and Korea. So for Singapore, I find that the prices are very high and overrated, and I'm not so sure whether I will get very good results there as well. And for Korea, of course, there are very good results there, but then at the same time, because I find that Korean doctors, they are very perfectionist, I'm afraid that they will give me very plastic look because I go for a more natural look. And another thing is, I think it's a little bit pricier there, definitely double the price, and as well as accommodation and flight expenses is higher as well. So coming to Taiwan is a better price, more affordable, and I will get more, how should I say? I will get similar professionalism from the doctors here. Overall feeling so far is great, from the time of consultation to the time of surgery and even the time of follow-up. Everything has been really well. The surgery itself was painless, and I could even walk home on my own from the clinic. It was a breeze. And the follow-up treatment was really good. They provided me with all the care that I need, and as well as light therapy treatment for me to reduce my swelling on my face. And Dr. Chuang is really friendly, and so as all the staff here. So it has been a very pleasant trip. I've always liked Taipei. Taipei city is brilliant. The food, the people, and the culture here. Coming here was an excellent choice because it's easy for me to get around. People here speak Mandarin, and some of them even speak English, so communication was very well for me. And in terms of cost-wise, I think it's pretty affordable here, and you still get the skills of a professional surgeon. So I think it's great to come here. Actually, from the time I haven't met Dr. Chuang, when I was doing pre-consultation online, I already felt that he was a very meticulous person because all the questions that I sent to him, he answered everything in detail. I find that he's very patient because I think I sent over 20 emails and he replied to all of them. And yes, that actually left a very deep impression for me. So when the first time I met Dr. Chuang in person, he was not, to my surprise, the same person that I thought he was. And he was also still very meticulous, friendly, as well as very deep into detail. So until the time of the surgery, I find that the stitches done are all very fine and very detailed. So that is very good, especially for patients, because I think you will get a very good scar recovery like that. So far everything is so good, and I'm very, very pleased with meeting Dr. Chuang. I hope to see him in person again if in future I need anything else.